How to start a social media hashtag marketing agency in 2024. Before we start, please note that nothing in this video should be considered financial or legal advice, but rather an educational and ideas video. And it is based on the knowledge and experience of a person based in the United Kingdom. Welcome to this video on how to start your very own social media hashtag marketing agency. By the end of this video, you should be able to start your own agency and do it without spending a single pound, dollar, euro, franc, dinar, yen, rupee, yuan, peso, krona, ruble, dinar, dirham, baht, naira, kwanza, rand, lira, rial, shekel, karuna, won, swati, or bitcoin. Okay, you get the idea. We mean you don't have to spend any money. Nothing, nada. And in this video we will cover 4 things. 1. What you will need to start your social media hashtag marketing agency. 2. What you will need to reach out to clients. 3. What you will need to get paid. 4. What you will need to deliver your services. Let's start with your first step in starting your hashtag marketing agency, as this will be a big obstacle for most people. Most people think that because it is called an agency, they have to register with a government or professional body and spend thousands and thousands on fee straight away before starting their agency. Yes, laws may differ from country to country, and may change. However, this should not hinder you from starting your hashtag marketing agency, but you may also want to check with a lawyer, accountant or bank for more information. You can start your agency by simply choosing a name or offering your service under your own name as a self-employed person. As a sole trader, there is nothing special you have to do before you start offering your service as an agency and getting paid. If you are in any doubt, just visit the government's website for more information, which should just take you a couple of minutes to do. You will get all the information you need, including how to pay any required taxes to the government when due. However, you don't have to register your hashtag marketing agency business legally with the government, or any regulatory body or institution. You can just choose to operate with simply a name or with a logo, and start promoting your service and procuring clients. And once you have got your agency running smoothly, growing and perhaps earning consistently £5,000 to £10,000 or dollars a month, it might be time to reconsider the legal status of your agency to limit your liability. It is at this stage that you should consider getting advice from a professional, such as a lawyer or accountant, on how to transition to a limited company. Remember, as a sole trader you still have to keep track of any expense receipts and invoices sent to clients. This basic record keeping will help you calculate and pay the relevant taxes to the government. And at the end of every month, it is worth forming the habit of doing a calculation on how much you made from your hashtag marketing agency and what expenses you incurred. Knowing the difference between what you earned and what was spent on expenses such as ads, travel and more, should help you know what your profit is. And it is from this profit that you pay a percentage as tax to the government. There are online tax calculators to help you with this. It will be good practice to set this aside in a separate bank account if possible, so you don't spend it, and it is ready when the tax payment is due. The government will be happy to help you if you have any questions about declaring your earnings and paying taxes, as this in turn helps the government fund infrastructure projects and provide other vital services. So let's now look in more detail at the topic of picking a name for your hashtag marketing agency and creating a logo. Choosing a name and creating a logo. When we talk of a logo, we don't necessarily mean graphical or an image. It could simply just be your name in a specific typeface and font. And no special graphic design skills are required with the existence of websites such as canva.com, where you can make a graphical logo in minutes for free, and download it. Yes, you don't have to spend hundreds or thousands of pounds or dollars on a branding pack when you first start your hashtag marketing agency. A simple name and logo in a basic typeface and font and color will be fine. Try to keep any color combination to maximum of 3 colors. The thing of wanting to choose the perfect name and a logo does not really matter when you start, as you can improve on your branding later. What matters is securing some clients, great hashtags, seeking out brands and other users with top ranking and valuable hashtags. And most importantly, for your hashtag marketing agency to start earning. So, don't spend too much time deliberating on this. And once you have settled on a name and a logo for your hashtag marketing agency, it is now time to create a website detailing your services to give you additional brand presence on the internet, and complement your social media presence. Building a website. Building a website is now so simple, easy and free with a website builder and content management system such as WordPress. or through a website building platform such as Wix.com, which lets you sign up for free. You can then browse through various website templates to help you easily create a design by literally dragging and dropping elements for your website such as your logo into place and change the text. However, it is worth noting that any such free website will have Wix.com site in the URL to your website and also carry display banner ads at the top of the website. So we suggest you seriously consider paying for a custom domain name for your agency website. A custom domain will give a professional image to your website and should only set you back about £6 to £8 or dollars a year from a domain registrar such as cheapname.com, ionist.com, etc. Once you have your website with a custom domain, you are now ready to set up an email address, and to start reaching out to potential clients, brands and other Gistmine social media accounts with great hashtags. Setting up an email address. Setting up an email address with a custom domain should help you reach out to brands in a professional way and send out newsletters, other than using the direct messaging or DM feature within your social media account. However, this does not mean you cannot start out using a personal email address such as Gmail, but a professional email should be the end goal, as you build a network of potential clients and a mailing list. And remember, of all the things you might have to spend money on, a business internet website domain name and email will give the highest return on investment. So it is worth spending that £6 to £8 or dollars on a custom domain with a professional email address. There are some really powerful tools that you can just add to your emailing functionality later. So let's now look at creating a custom business internet website domain name that your email will be associated with. Creating a custom business domain name. Obtaining a custom internet domain name is a simple process. You simply have to search to see if your desired internet domain name is available and to purchase it through a domain registrar such as Namecheap.com, Name.com, etc. In picking and registering a domain name, it may be wise to select a top authority domain extension such as .com or .co.uk for a business located in the United Kingdom. This should cost you about £10 or dollars a year. And through this custom internet domain name, you can set up an associated custom and professional looking email address. The next thing is to consider setting up a few social media accounts for free with platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and most importantly your Gistmine profile, so you can register and own some top-ranking hashtags that will earn money for your agency as well as providing core hashtag marketing services to your clients. Creating a Gistmine and other social media platform content. You can use Canva.com to create high-quality graphic and visually engaging content for service promotion and client testimonials. With platforms such as Canva.com, you no longer have to spend hours and hours creating graphic or video content to promote your hashtag marketing agency. Simply allocate some time once a month to batch create 5 or 6 pieces of content for your hashtag marketing agency's social media accounts. Despite the fact that Gistmine is a content-driven network, you should never forget that your agency is a service-based business, and clients or people may want to know and have a sense who the owner is. Hence, you should decide on how much of yourself you are willing to share as the owner and service provider with prospective clients and the general public on social media. The next thing you should consider is registering a set of top-ranking and valuable hashtags for your agency. These hashtags can be rented out or sold to clients, brands or other users for promotional campaigns, thereby earning additional income for your hashtag marketing agency. How to register and own top-ranking hashtags on Gistmine. Although your hashtag marketing agency will be working with clients wanting to market their products and services using great hashtags, it is worth registering and owning some top-ranking hashtags in good niches for your agency. This should help you generate additional income, and will certainly complement the service you offer clients, brands and other users seeking collaborations by renting, buying or selling their hashtags. The process of registering a hashtag is simple, easy and free. Just create a Gistmine account, then register some great hashtags you feel will be high-ranking and high-value for niches or selected industry sectors. Also consider hashtags that will be attractive and of interest to social media influencers, content creators and brands for their campaigns. Just think about how a hashtag such as #YogaPants is useful and valuable to a brand of yoga garments or a content creator who produces daily yoga content. This is because hashtags within Gistmine serve as conversation classifiers and funnel filters. Hence, when users search for yoga pants or yoga content, owning such a hashtag will make your content visible to them. And not to mention the extension of your hashtag conversational chain as others use it in their post. So, now you have registered and owned some great hashtags yourself to help you earn some additional income for your agency. It is time to consider how you will be paid by clients and other users who use your social media hashtag marketing service. How to get paid for your service. Deciding how and when you will be paid is an important aspect of your hashtag marketing agency, especially to maintain a healthy cash flow. So serious consideration should be given to this decision. And it must be set up correctly before you start reaching out to potential clients. When you start setting up meetings and closing deals or collaborations, the aspect of payment is something that will have to be discussed and agree with your standard clients and clients who are renting, buying or selling hashtags through your service. Although Gistmine directly handles the payment process for hashtags you directly own, a process will have to be agreed for deals between third-party collaborators which you help put together, such as between brands and other users. It is worth considering charging all of your clients online using a payment processor rather than bank transfer. And have it set up on a regular schedule, depending on the duration of your agreement. A payment processor may charge you anywhere from 1.5% to 3% fee, but having a client's card on file and being able to auto-bill them every month is convenient and removes the friction and hassle of chasing invoices, so you can focus on running your agency. All payment schedule details should be stipulated in your standard agreement with clients. An example of such a payment processor or gateway is Stripe or PayPal. You can set up an account as an individual or sole trader, and do not necessarily have to be a registered business. These will allow you to get paid securely via debit or credit card with auto-billing for a percentage fee. Direct invoicing and direct bank transfers are also other options available to you, but of course may pose more of a friction. However, the important thing is getting paid to keep your agency profitable and operating. Now, the next step is looking at how you pay for any ads to promote your agency, clients' hashtags and other marketing efforts. Paying for advertising. Paying for advertising is one of the most important things you'll need to do. And it is important to remember, as an agency owner, you never ever use your own money to pay for your clients' social media ads but ask them to put their card details in and deal directly with each social media platform. There are a couple of reasons why, but most importantly it streamlines the entire process and administration of tracking and managing separate billing for those ads. Taking this approach means you don't have to bill your clients for a retainer, and separately for their advertising spend and manage different sets of accounts in your business. And when it comes to actually running those marketing ads, you have two options. The first is to simply do it yourself. And, if you lack the experience, there are various help and guides online including here on YouTube, on how to run ads on the different social media platforms to achieve great results for your clients. The second option for running marketing ads is to find a contractor with expertise in social media and online marketing, to deliver that aspect of your service. So let's look at where and how to find a contractor or freelancer to assist with delivering those ads for you. Finding a contractor to deliver advertising services. Finding a capable, reliable and trustworthy contractor to deliver your social media marketing ads should be straightforward enough. With popular online platforms such as Reddit via a subreddit, Fiverr.com, Upwork.com etc., the process is easy. And although you'll be paying a contractor to deliver your ads, remember you don't need to do this until after you've been paid by the client, and the contractor has fulfilled their service. You may ask yourself why these freelancers will be willing to work for just above the minimum wage an hour, for a large-scale social media marketing agency, when they are aware these agencies are charging their clients retainers of up to $50,000 to $100,000 a month. The answer is quite frankly, some of these freelancers just want to focus on their craft, and not be bogged down with the added responsibility of running an agency including finding, signing and maintaining clients. Yes, exactly. These contractors just want to focus on what they're best at, which is delivering social media ads, Google Ads, SEO, email marketing etc. So find these contractors, and then add a decent markup on their service rate, just in a similar way any service business would, with a service fee. And, remember to treat them well, and build a good relationship with them. Because, a knowledgeable, skilled and reliable contractor would certainly be an asset to your hashtag marketing agency. It is really important to note, that despite the fact you are paying for a contractor for ad running services, it is still possible to do so without being out of pocket at any time between you paying the contractor and your client paying you. Most agencies follow a payment structure, where they take payment from the client at the beginning of the month, and pay their contractors at the end of the month. Following this structure is a great way to keep a strong cash flow. So now you have everything you need to know about starting a social media hashtag agency, sign your first client and deliver the agreed services. Let's do a recap and summary of the costs associated with starting and running your social media hashtag agency. Starting with a breakdown of costs for the free options based on operating as a sole trader, creating a logo and promotional images on canva.com, a website on Wix, setting up an email with Gmail, creating an account on Gistmine including those on other social media platforms, registering some high-ranking and valuable hashtags on Gistmine, and getting paid via bank transfer, and finally, delivering all the services yourself. The grand total comes to, are you ready for the answer? £0 or dollars to get started with your social media hashtag marketing agency. And to start getting paid. Just your time. And now let's look at a breakdown of the cost of the more premium option to start your agency properly, with cash at your disposal. And based on registering your business as a limited company for approximately £15 or dollars, buying a professional domain for less than £10 or dollars, and getting paid via bank transfer or payment gateway such as Stripe or PayPal, and delivering all the services yourself. That is still less than £50 or dollars to start. And that is why starting and running a social media hashtag marketing agency can be an incredibly profitable business due to the low barrier to entry. It is also the reason being an early and first mover can give you a huge advantage with a portfolio of free to register high-ranking and valuable hashtags. The main takeaway here is, anyone can easily and affordably start a social media hashtag marketing agency. Oh, and finally, don't forget to subscribe to our channel by clicking or tapping on the subscribe button, as we will be releasing more videos like this and doing secret giveaways of hashtags and more. Now, go start your social media hashtag agency and be successful. And remember, early movers will always have a certain advantage.